Hello again, everyone. Welcome back to the Banner Saga 2. We're on Chapter 13. We've returned to the Ravens. And, I'm going to go out on a limb and say that I think there's probably going to be 2 chapters left. Maybe 3. It kind of depends on whether this chapter wraps up the Ravens or if the game wraps up with the Ravens. I suppose it might even be something like 5 or 4, but, it feels like, we're like 1 episode from getting to Arborang, so with Rook's team. So it kind of will depend on where we get with Bulwark's group. A ways from the woodcutter camp, where you found rest for the Ravens. Folka joins you as you stare into the woods. Don't tell me you're fine when you're not. You're still having those damn dreams. You growl, feeling less like talking than ever, but knowing the Shield Maiden won't let it drop. I keep seeing Dredge in different ways. We're eating together, then they're gone. Once I was teaching them to fight and they respected me. It's not me, but it feels like me. Folka watches you, listening closely. In the dreams I feel old, ancient, strong. But then the Dredge disappear and I feel... What? Sad. Like an emptiness. Loneliness. Well, I happen to know all about loneliness among company. When you don't laugh, she just shrugs it off. It's just strange that you're feeling kinship towards Dredge. Have you tried talking to that stone singer we picked up? I would just get the faint Volca involved. Zephyr will get involved regardless. If the map's right, we'll hit Old Ford and be at the Volca Tower at Manahar soon. She'll have plenty to say there. And besides, who else knows anything about that darkness about to swallow us? Let's just finish the job of getting this cart to Manahar. You're right, I'll talk to her about the dreams. Juno or whoever mentioned a darkness coming. Let's go with that. Juno or whoever mentioned a darkness coming. She also said the Dredge would be running from that darkness too, but I don't see them. They might be on the other side of the wall. You hold up your hand, sensing something amiss. Folka and you both scan the trees. Oh, hey, are there going to be Dredge? There! You point to an archer loosing her arrow and dodge it, roaring a battle cry. Oh! Well, that's great. Come on, humans. Don't be fighting. Oh, my. Well, that's... Well, shoot. Alright, well, Cull the Weak is probably going to come in handy here. Let's see... Counterattacks plus lowers armor and causes fear in adjacent enemies. That might be good. Oh yeah, these guys are very, very comparatively weak. On the other hand, we're still talking about... oh man. Not sure exactly where I want to go. Alright, let's see. Starving Forager. Starving Archer. Starving Thrasher with Bloody Flail. You've got Shield Wall. You've got Rain of Arrows, so you can target a tile. You've got Impale. Ooh, I don't like that. Embolden. A kill grants the Spearman and adjacent allies 1 willpower. You guys actually have quite a bit of willpower. Alright, well... She gets 1 arm per turn, so at least there's that. Well, let's go with this. Give us your food and your weapons! Oh, hey, I've got +2... You're trying to rob us? You're trying to rob us? They won't live to learn their mistake. How about that? Alright, well... Alright, let's try Cull the Weak on this guy. Oh, no, okay, so that doesn't get the 2-hit normal attacks. Well, that's a little bit annoying. well, we can actually injure these guys, so... Alright, now we'll try Call the Weak again. Alright, Call the Weak on her. Strength damage -1. Let's see, what was it going to be? 7. So if I do Call the Weak with that. That was a kill. There we go. So I can basically kill 2 people each time with Bulwark right now. Let's see. Let's just go straight in. Kill her. Alright, so 5, 5. Looks like I could... I guess I can't. Let's get here. Okay, so... Now this way I should be able to get Call the Weak and kill them both. Alright, let's see. You can... Going after these guys, and why is it reduced? I'm not sure. I can kill you. Actually, I should be using some of this willpower. Alright, let's see. Call the Weak. I'm at 7 out of 9 at least. So that will instantly kill him. Can I Call the Weak again? Was a normal 10. Okay, so 11. Yeah, this should be a kill. There we go. And get in behind these 2 guys. Do some extra damage to them. Okay, I can kill him with, well... Actually, it looks like I can... Well, let's see. Let's do that one. Yep, there we go. I can definitely kill him. Just go ahead and use all of that. Aw, dang. My mistake. Break his armor. And we'll go with Call the Weak. And kill him. There we go. So, when I face really weak enemies, I'm very good with Bulwark. One of the attackers is trying to hold together a wound across his stomach. He whimpers as you approach. "Who sent you?" you growl.
We escaped. They left for harboring. Left us in Bygglaerer. Prisoners. No food. We were starving.
You end his life quickly before returning to camp with Folka. Oh, there's actually a market. So we can talk to a couple people. We've got 20 renown. We've got 12 days of supplies. Well, we're doing pretty good with recovering. With that many clansmen, we definitely get a lot of supplies from forage. Let's see, 20. I suppose I should just bump up some people. For 17, yeah, let's go ahead and promote you. Another point of strength would be really good. And exertion, I think, is good. I can promote him again, but that's fine. Alright. Actually, do I have any items that I could give him? I do have this one. +3 break talent ranks, +2 armor, +2 break. Yeah, I think this is going to be better. And this is 6. That is much better for her. Sigbjorn has something better right now, I think. Ollie, what does Ollie have? 10% dodge strength attacks, 10% chance 2 times strength damage, 10%... Well... less of a chance for crit. Increased movement, which is pretty good. What about Ditch? Ditch has this. +3 will unrest. Okay, this is better for him. I think than that. That I guess I'll hold for someone else. Mainly because since you need to rest for those, it's not as good. I don't rest all that often. Let's hit up the market, see what they have. Nothing that we can purchase, because we only have 3 renown. 2 strength resist, +1 will per kill. This ring was once worn by one of the great kings of men to symbolize the unification of his people. Dragon stone. This unusual carved stone is warm to the touch, and holding it fills you with steely resolve. +3 will. Kol Gala, this prized dark emblem, hums when wedged in shields or mail. +2 armor, 1 strength resist. That's pretty good. Another Yoxnauts. Yeah. I think we'll just go ahead and get all of our supplies, though. Get lots of supplies. As much as I can. Alright, let's go ahead and talk to Sigbjorn first. You find the Varl near an empty barrel, staring at the darkness. He would be drunk if there was more mead for him.
What is it we're doing, Bloodaxe? I mean, honestly, what's the plan rattling around in that head of yours?
To get paid like always, I'm trying to keep us all alive, to beat you senseless if you keep drinking all the mead. Yeah, the first one.
To get paid like always. Yeah, and then what? Look at the sky. This isn't some crone's story about stars falling. This is the end of the line. Maybe so, but none of us knows what that means. Whatever comes next, I want us facing it with plenty of coin to our name. I guess that's what this life amounts to. Centuries of fighting and hoarding money for the day you die.
You're about to walk away when Sigbjorn speaks again, quieter.
Have you ever enjoyed any of this?
Seeing a job through has always felt good. Maybe a long time ago, but this is all I know. Teach him a lesson about asking stupid questions. I like this one.
Maybe a long time ago, but this is all I know. That's what I thought. We just do the same things every day because we don't know any better. We live so long that it's hard to remember when we stopped enjoying what we do.
His words make you feel uncomfortable.
Keep these ideas to yourself until we finish this job. Are we clear?
Sigbjorn nods quietly and stares back at the darkness in the sky. And let's go, see if we can get something out of the Stone Singer. I assume that's what we're going to be doing here. Valka Zephyr is speaking quietly to Folka when you approach.
Not forbidden, only rare for Valka to have children. So Nichols was like a son. He was not my child by birth.
What did you do to him back in that cave? Some mother killing your cub to save your own fur? He's dead. No use talking about him. Let's not be rude. He did save us. And I'm not so sure that she killed him, per se.
What did you do to him back in that cave?
I did the only thing I could do. The thing we never want to do.
The Valka's eyes fill with tears.
I forced a skip in the pattern, which won't mean much to you. Suffice it to say that menders usually repair skips, or mistakes in the woven fabric of our world. They cover powerful exposed threads until all is right and the pattern is whole. I did just the opposite.
You stare at her blankly.
By skipping Nichols, I exposed a thread and used that power to end Eyeless's attack. And that cost Nichols his life. Yes, but it is a sacrifice every mender is prepared to make, should it be necessary.
How do I know you won't try to...
Oh! How do I know you won't try to skip me, I think is what he was saying.
Because I can't. It is a conscious choice a mender is taught how to make.
Silence spans a few moments.
A brave kid, then.
The Ravens will remember him in a battle chant.
I'm sure he'd have liked that. Was there anything else you wanted to discuss?
Enough talking, let's get moving. Any idea why Gowlar would abandon its prisoner? Let's go with that one.
Any idea why Gowlar would abandon its prisoners?
I've been out of contact with the Council since I departed for Bindle, but it can't be good. If the prisoners were telling the truth about everyone fleeing to Arborang, King Minoff will have a serious problem to handle. I wonder if Rook and the others know what they're heading into.
They're not our concern.
I guess I can't talk about the, or try to talk to the Stone Singer.
Enough talking, let's get moving.
Agreed, we need to get this cart to Manahar soon, and we're not far now.
Well, no one is injured, so let's just go. I'll figure out the rest of the party order as next time we encounter a battle.
These woodcutters were no slouches in a fight with those prisoners, Spar says, coughing. I've seen weaker men in Warden, and I think this group realizes their idea of staying here is a pretty bad one. You want me to recruit them?
I bet we'll need all the fighters we can get. I don't want any others to look after. More fighters are always good, but what's the downside?
We'll go with that one.
Same as it's always been, the old wanderer says. They eat like blasted trolls, but can't find food to save their lives. Our supplies will go quicker.
Well, I've got 13 days.
We'll risk it. Recruit them.
I've got a suspicion you actually like humans more than any other Varl alive,
Spar says, chuckling until he starts coughing and wheezing for air. Plus 35 fighters. We had a crap ton of fighters already, so... Alright, so we're losing 7 supplies. Not sure how many we'll be gaining from forage, but we do have 409 clansmen, which is pretty good. It's kind of interesting how the positions of the two groups have reversed. Rook now has very few clansmen at all. Several ravens report a large hole in the ground nearby.
There's strange marks all around it, one says. Some look fresh, others look like they've been there as long as the mountains.
Spar looks up.
This hole have smooth sides? About as deep as a Varl?
He asks. The men nod and Spar grunts.
What's in the hole? Don't make me beat some answers out of you, old man. Stay away from anything that leads back into the ground. What's in the hole?
We couldn't tell,
a scout says. No trees around, just a deep hole in the ground about 4 yaks length across. My arms were like chicken skin just looking at it.
Let's have a look, you craven. Forget it. Not interested in any more surprises. Maybe I should have gone for that second option and threatened Spar. Forget it. Not interested in any more surprises, I think. Everyone seems pleased to be moving away from some mysterious hole in the ground. Morale improved. There we go. Back up to great morale. That's good. Oh, plus 20 from forage? Oh, that's good. Morale has declined a bit again. The fighters at the front of the company begin hacking away at dense underbrush.
We'll be here all day if the rest of you don't grab your axes and start chopping, one of them growls before wincing at a pain in his hand.
As he says, everyone grab an axe. Well, something happened to him.
Your hand going lame on you?
No, the man says.
Just felt like I grabbed a hot coal.
He shakes it off, shrugs, and gets back to work. Let's see. Everyone get to work. Move. There's got to be a faster way around. Let's go with that. I don't trust this. The scouts search in various directions, but a day passes before another route is found. The clansmen don't seem to mind the rest, though. Okay. Morale declined. Morale improved. Well. Ooh. That is a steep cliff. Not sure how we're going to be getting around this. Let's take a quick look at the map. I don't think it's going to show us exactly where we are. So, Fingernail Weald. At the base of the God's Reach Hills, a small copse of trees grows not entirely unlike the nail to the mountain's finger. Once the favored hunting ground of kings and woodsmen, it was quickly overhunted, now sits relatively empty of life along one of the most traveled intersections of the continent. Okay. And we're going to Manahar. So, I guess we're just, at the edge of the Fingernail Weald. There's, Gowlar there. Not sure what we're about to come up to. I don't think it's this land's bridge, but... oh well. Let's get going again. Do we have another... that doesn't look like a Godstone. Oh no, I guess it is.
Bygglaerer the Builder. But if he made those caves we went through, well, I'd have killed him myself.
That is an interesting Godstone.
You naifs, watch your step around these cairns, Spar says, hacking. Many a foolish pilgrim have given their life at the base of this frozen cliff. And don't try working one of those stones free either, or you'll bring the whole damn thing down on us.
He glares at Ollie, who pulls his hands away from a stone quickly. The pieces of Bygglaerer's Godstone, put together without mortar or daub, represent the mastery of the god's own skill. In life, he traveled the land, laying the world's cavernous foundations and raising mountains. He was ever regarded by the other gods with a wary respect, for one who knows how to put things together will also know how to take them apart. On the other hand, you can definitely put some things together in such a way that it's very, very difficult to take them apart. The sound of snickering draws your attention, and you see some kids grabbing stones from other cairns to build a new one of their own. Shout for them to knock it off. Knock theirs over and run them off. Grab a stone and toss it to them to add. Oh, these all seem bad. This feels like... both of these feel like we're gonna reduce morale in the clansmen. This one, it feels like we're probably gonna bring something down on us or something like that. Let's grab a stone and toss it to them to add, though. Because of these options, this seems like the least likely to be bad.
I mean, then again, this is just gonna, like, you know, decrease morale, whereas this could actually cause physical harm. Let's go for it. The stone you pick up is bigger than anything they're using, but they're amazed that you contributed. The kids find a way to support its weight on top of all of theirs, laughing and chasing each other away when it's all finished. Oh, morale improved. An uneasy feeling washes over you, and you scan the Ravens, Clansmen, Bellower's cart for any threat.
Blood axe, Spar says in a tone stripped of all humor. My eyes are too old to trust what I'm seeing down there.
You follow his gaze and growl. On the distant fields below is a massive dredge too numerous to count. Waves of them are pouring over the hills, though they don't move like an attacking force. There's a banner among them, Volka says near you, but I can't make out the crest. You wave off her comment, and roar a command. Move! Well, we got +5 renown for Bygglaerer, and the achievement unlocked. There definitely were some alternate paths in the last game. Yeah, there's that's creating a spherical shape there. Whee! I hope we locked the wheels before we travel down. Dredge are pouring over the hills like ants. Guess that's them over there. Clansman Forge +20. A large group of the clansmen from Bindle have stopped, gasps and whispers among them. What's the problem now? You ask, breaking into their circle and finding a couple protectively holding a bundled baby.
It's a curse, an omen, an old man says. The child's been replaced, changed. Never seen anything like it. You wouldn't know a thing about this, Varl, but they do. No, but they do.
He points at the couple and others nod, a few women holding their children tighter.
Maybe the darkness did it. Maybe they have dark secrets. It's a sad, hard thing to accept, but either the baby dies or we all suffer fiercely.
Then kill it or I will. I'm not taking any chances. Show me the kid. Feign nonsense. Get moving or I'll make you suffer. Show me the kid. The father hesitates before pulling the swaddling open. Your experience with human children is minimal, but this looks just like any other baby. Look at the head! Someone shouts. You lean down and see feathers over the ears, small tufts of pale down feathers, the kind you remember seeing on the neck and under the wings of earrings. If it's an omen, it's a good one. No one harms a child. You humans do what you want, but we're not stopping. I actually was kind of expecting this to be a case where it was like a dredge child or something like that. If it's an omen, it's a good one. No one harms a child. I think we'll go with this one.
If it's an omen, it's a good one. No one harms a child.
The mother starts weeping and thanking you.
Little rocker, you mumble, and the father smiles.
That's what I call him, he says. Maybe the gods aren't...
You walk off before he can finish. Morale improved. Alright, well, let's go ahead and set up camp. You know, I mean, there's dredge swarming over the mountains, but, you know, camping to end the episode, perfectly fine. At least no one is injured. So when we return, we will continue heading towards Manahar and hopefully avoid the dredge. Something tells me that's not what's going to be happening. See you next time, everyone.